The biggest finesse in football transfer history just happened between two Brazilian clubs, and Neymar is the main cause, the main reason why this finesse happened. It's unbelievable. Neymar hasn't even stepped on the pitch yet for Santos, and he's already causing a scene. So I need to give you guys some background information about Santos and Neymar so you can understand what's going on. So obviously, most of you guys probably know by now that Neymar is joining back his Brazilian club Santos, and you're probably thinking, oh, Santos must be the biggest team in Brazil, or one of the biggest teams in Brazil, for Neymar to join them back. Now, here's the thing. Historically, this is a giant team. It's Neymar's team. It's Pelé's team. Historically, a massive team. But in recent times, definitely not the case. In fact, last season, they were playing the second division of Brazil. They just got back to the first division of Brazil. So the reason Neymar is joining back Santos is straight out of love and passion for his club. Now, last season, Santos had to fight to get back to the first division. And while they were fighting to get back to the first division, a star was born. This guy right here, his name is Jair. He's a center back for Santos. He's 18 years old, and he started getting attention of European teams, even though he was in the second division of Brazil. Now, if I remember correctly, these European teams who were interested in Jair, they were offering around 10 million euros for Jair. But the thing is, Santos had no interest in letting him go because their goal was to get back to the first division. So the only way they would let him go is for significantly more money. And I guess these European teams didn't feel comfortable spending 20, 30 million euros on an 18-year-old center back playing in the second division of Brazil. But now in 2025, Santos is back to the first division of Brazil, and there's still interest for Jair. But now there was also interest from the current champions of the Brazilian League and the Libertadores. The Libertadores basically being the Champions League of South America. The name of this club is Botafogo. Botafogo also happens to be the team that I grew up watching and supporting. And for whatever reason, Botafogo decided that they wanted Jair no matter what. So like 3 weeks ago, before Neymar decided to join Santos, keep this in mind, this part is important. Right before Neymar decided to join Santos, Botafogo decided to give Santos an offer for Jair that they could not say no to. So Botafogo offered Santos two things. The first thing was 12 million euros, which is insane. It's insane for a Brazilian club to spend that type of money. It's not normal whatsoever, especially for a player that is 18 years old and just played the second division of Brazil. But on top of that, Botafogo offered their striker Chiquinho. This guy is a 34-year-old striker, which sounds, it sounds like he's old and washed. But bro, even at the age of 34, this is still one of the best finishers in the Brazilian league easily. So basically, Santos could not say no. They said yes immediately. And like 2 weeks ago, Chiquinho joined Santos and they got paid their 12 million euros. Now, you might be wondering, why would Botafogo feel comfortable giving up their striker Chiquinho, one of the best finishers in the Brazilian league? It's probably because of this guy right here. His name is Igor Jesus, and basically he's a upcoming striker for Botafogo. He's next up, and I guess Botafogo feels comfortable making him the main striker and trading Chiquinho for Jair. Now remember, this deal was closed right before Neymar decided to join Santos, and Chiquinho has officially joined Santos. He's even played 2 matches so far. But for whatever reason, even though Botafogo gave Santos the 12 million euros and gave Chiquinho made his way down to Santos and even played 2 matches, for whatever reason, Jair has not made his way down to Botafogo. Now, as far as I know, it's very unclear if Jair has officially signed his contract with Botafogo. But in the past week, I'm sure all of you guys have seen, even Fabrício has talked about how Neymar will be joining Santos anytime. It could be today, it could be tomorrow, it could be Sunday, but he will be joining Santos for a fact. And then yesterday, it came out that Jair does not want to play for Botafogo. He wants to stay at Santos and play with Neymar. Now, the issue with this is we already gave them 12 million euros and we gave them our striker, one of the best finishers in the league. And he's already played 2 matches for Santos. And apparently, Santos has already spent the 12 million euros, so they don't have money to give us back. And it's unclear if Jair has already officially signed his contract with Botafogo. If he didn't, then technically he doesn't have to leave. He doesn't have to do anything. He can just stay at Santos. And if Santos don't have the money to give back to Botafogo, what can Botafogo do? I mean, Botafogo can go to court and try to legally win this money back from Santos. But even if that happens, that will be a long process. Obviously, this is stressing out Botafogo fans. It's stressing me out, but there are still some things that are unclear. Like, we don't know if Jair has officially signed his contract with Botafogo. We don't know what Botafogo has to say. We don't know what Santos has to say because nobody has officially come out and said anything yet. So really, all we can do is wait and see what happens. And all of this happened just because Neymar signed for Santos. Literally just because of that. It's unbelievable. I'm not going to lie. Things aren't looking good for my club, Botafogo. But yeah, if you like Brazilian football, give me a follow. I talk about Brazilian football all the time.